Welcome in, everybody. I hope you are okay. Welcome in, Hatchie, my friend. Welcome in, Sister Cam. Welcome in, everybody. That was a mad rush. I was round at my sister's house and I was like, I've got a live stream at 10 o'clock. I couldn't change it. I don't know what's going on with StreamYards. You set up a live stream and usually you right up till about 15 minutes to your live stream, you can usually go in and change it. But that was yesterday, and today it wouldn't let me do that. I think yesterday I was about an hour before, and tonight I was about an hour and 10 minutes before, and it wouldn't let me change it. So I had to run round the road. I was round at my big sister's, just making sure she was settled for the night. So there we go, and getting her dinner and things. So welcome in, everybody. Yes, I made it. That's what I was just streaming there. About time you were late. I know, I was like 2 minutes to or something. To fix this goddamn camera. So, hi Christina says, welcome. Welcome. Tonight, we took a cigarette because I was running all the way around the road there. Right tonight, I'll put my camera off. Not that you want to see my ugly mug anyway, but welcome in, Kerry says. Don't know why it does that. It makes me disappear. What's going on? Don't know why it does that, guys. Honestly, God. Right, well, I'll get a cigarette and then we'll chit-chat a minute, let everybody get in. Remember and welcome each other into the room, guys. I'll get a wee ciggy going here. So, yeah, so I wanted to do this stream. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple of weeks. And I think I'm already shadow banned anyway, the way that my live stream never ever gets pushed out. Or any of my videos never ever get shared out anyway by the algorithm. So I think I think because of the subjects that I've spoke about throughout the years, I think I'm already shadow banned. We'll see how it goes. I would rather have genuine people that want to be here than silly people that don't know what's going on in the world anyway. So let me get a cigarette and we'll chit-chat. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Prayers are going out to everybody, guys, because I know there's a lot of people who isn't feeling well. There's also a lot of my sisters and family members that their family members aren't feeling so well. So just remember as well, guys, it's just because we are coming into spring. Well, we are in spring now, so all the bugs and things will be coming out. So just be wary of that and don't panic. A lot of your allergies and things will start back up again. And they may be a little bit worse this year because of the way things go. So do not panic, guys. Just look into all your antihistamines, look into all your natural remedies, and do not panic. In Scotland, we have permanent colds, permanent allergies, permanent itchy noses, runny noses, and we do not have to run to doctors for it. It's just life. Live with it. It's not that uncomfortable. Take a couple of handkerchiefs with you and blow your nose. You don't need to run for antihistamines and things. But if it does get bad enough, definitely look into your antihistamines. Don't start panicking, though, that it might be other things, for goodness sake. Thank you, Christina Sass. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I've seen your videos pop up, Christina Sass. But as you know, I've got my Broomsticks channel that I work on a lot. And I've never seen any of my videos. Welcome in, big sister. There's your Helen in the chat, guys. She is just out the hospital yesterday. Welcome in, big sis. So, Yeah, just don't start running to silly bloody conclusions is my get down point. When I get a drink of juice. And then we'll get started. Oh, bummer, my cup's upstairs. Never mind, I'll need to drink out the bottle like a common person. Never mind. Right, I've even got a candle. Where did I go light a candle? I can't not if I... Oh, my hair's all frizzy. Well, it's not frizzy, it's permy. What I had done was I had got my hair braided by Michelle. I had two braids in this side and that side. So I had put... Hello, Scott. I had put in the really, really sticky mousse. And yeah, I had it in for like 2 days. So it's really curly. But my hair's in good condition, so it should stay like this for a good couple of days. So it's nice, I like it. So welcome everybody, you're jealous. Don't be jealous, it's just too much to go on with. If I brushed it all out, it would go all fizzy. So I've not really brushed it, I've just kind of scrunched it about. But I think even this would stay in, to be honest. I'm just going to light candles and I'm taking my hair down. Put it back up. It looks fabulous. I always loved my hair in a perm. I always loved it. And I've never really had it in a perm for when? God help me, when did I last have a perm? The 90s? But I thought, why not? Welcome in, Christopher. How nice to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Let me quickly light a candle. You know I like a candle, and then we'll get on with it. I'll light a little candle. What colour will we have tonight? I think we'll do a... Sparkle's going to start. Sparkle, do not start barking. Sparkle. Liam's friend's going away. That's how she's going crazy. I'm trying to think what oil we can use. Okay. Oh, wait, I'll mute that guy. She's annoying. I thought I had unmuted myself. Welcome in, everybody. I just put a little bit of juniper on it. I love the smell of juniper berry. So a lot of the time when I'm just burning a little candle, I only put like 2 dots on it because essential oil you're not supposed to put straight onto a candle. I do believe. So, well, I've never really done it. I usually just do my own oils, which is a mixture. So I like the smell of juniper. I thought, why not? So my hands are covered in it. I love juniper berry smell. The little dog next door. They are new. So welcome in, everybody. Let's get to talking about what I'm going to talk about. Right, so I need to watch my wording with this one. That is the only thing. I do have to watch my wording. Hello, Facebook user. If you want us to know who you are going to have to accept the StreamYard permissions, and then we can see you. Okay. Right, so for a long time, let's start for the 70s if I was a kid, okay? So if I was a kid way back in the 70s, 72 I was born, we always heard all these little whispers about, and you're probably much the same no matter what age you really are. You've always heard little whispers about Hollywood and the not so nice angels that they worship. Well, you can say the demon word, so what am I saying that for? Oh, I just seen a shadow go by there. So there's always been like rumours of devil worshipping and sacrifices and all that type of thing. And Hollywood type of films make that. Did you see that? Hollywood type of films always make it out to be like a myth and just something that they do to scare you. And, it's really just sat in the background as something that was out there. But nobody really believed it. I don't believe. But through time, there's been like people that's came through Hollywood and they've said little rumours, mostly to think that their career will grow, but by leaking little things. And then YouTube hit, and then we found out about a lot of the deeper stuff, like what you got, Bohemian Grove, and I don't know what I can all mention, but I don't care because why not? So we've always heard about Bohemian Grove, where it's only males that's allowed to go. The top richest males in the country, or probably the world, to be honest with you, gets an invite. I think it's once a year or something to go carry on in the woods for 2 weeks, something like that. So there was a YouTuber actually, and this is how it all started to come back in my head. There was a YouTuber, I think it was last month or something, actually went into the woods. He went to the town first and started asking questions about the town, about the place. And some of the locals would start to talk, and then they would shoot. They would say, "No, I'm not talking." With the minute they seen the camera, it was like, "I'm not talking. Nope." And he went everywhere, guys, absolutely everywhere, and could not get anybody to talk until he came across a little crystal shop, like a little witchy shop. And the lady in the witchy shop had actually worked in one of the hotels, I do believe, at some point in time, and she also took in people's ironing. So she's trying to claim that she ironed, I think it was Bill Clinton's underwear or one of the president's underwear at some point in time. So she kind of let a lot leak out, and I will try and find the videos, guys. Wait, and I'll get my phone to try to put them in the chat so you can watch them. So she kind of outed a lot more than anybody's ever known before, such as what did she say again? She said that they're not allowed females up there. The only females that you ever see going up there is like of the lady type kind. Of the night, let's say the ladies of the night, you see a lot of them come into town. All the hotels and things usually get booked up by these ladies. There's also, you see helicopters and things coming and going, big black RUVs coming and going as well, going in and out and in and out. Loads of things. She let a lot out than anybody's ever really said before. So there's always been those type of rumours, and then because of cameras and things, now it's all coming to light though. Because now everybody's got a camera. And they're big bodyguards and things. They can only control people so much. So there's a lot of people leaked a lot of videos about the place. And there was teenagers as well had said that when they were younger, they tried to sneak into the place through like a fence, and the bodyguards were really do scare you. If they get a hold of you, you're getting battered, basically. That's what they said. So there's been a lot of that type of talk all around for years, but as I said, nobody really believed it all the time we were growing up. Way back in the 80s and things, there was a lot of different talk. I can't even remember what actor first spoke, to be honest, way back. There's been actors and different people leaked a lot of things, and then their career just goes to pot after that. But they try and paint them as crazy. This is what I'm going to talk about, right? Wait, I find that video first. So I do apologise about Sparkle. She's terrible, guys. That's her just stop barking. Yeah, wait, I'll find the run because it's crazy, honestly, right? But I'll find the video just as and I'll post it as well. Right, so this is a story what I was trying to talk about anyways, Bohemian Grove. I was just adding the Bohemian Grove part into it. Right, so see the people that in Hollywood, right, this is what's supposed to happen. What I've kind of gathered by all the Diddy stuff and things coming out. We've always knew that there's something crazy goes on in the music industry. That's never been a secret as far as I'm concerned. That's never been a secret. There's always been people did things to to make their career grow, if you like, right? So there's a lot of people now who, because of these different people having a lot more power, let's say, than they ever did. Say, supposing I wanted to try and get famous, right? I'll use myself as an example. So, say Alec Jones, yeah, he snuck in Christopher, so he did, yeah. So, say, suppose I wanted to try and get famous, right? So, I approach somebody and I say, let me be famous, blah, blah, blah. Maybe do a couple of little favours here and there. Not the sexual kind to start with, of course. And then they'll maybe introduce you to like a higher up in the ranks. And then they'll maybe want you to go do a little bit favours for them of the sexual kind, let's say, right? I've said it now, sexual kind, right? So, but the thing is, they film it. So now they have got a film on you to control you doing these favours. And sometimes it could be like really freak off stuff, like underagers, maybe people of the same sex, maybe getting fully absolutely plastered on drugs, drink, anything. So they suit you in, make you feel really comfortable, give you a lot of things, and you start thinking, okay, these people are my friends. They want me to grow in this industry. They're pushing me out. So they do all that. You don't know they recorded you, but you never find that out until it's too late. So they do all this, and you keep playing along the game. You're getting famous. And then maybe you start to ask for a little bit more things. And then this is when they start making you do like the devil worship and stuff, right? Now, guys, I don't care what you say. It does go on, right? Do your research because I've done it. I would say probably about 75%, and that is me being generous, of the people who is famous, the people who's in Hollywood, the people that is in the music industry, I would probably say about 75% of them have sold their soul to the devil. Because, Mike, welcome in, Boomer. Because most of the time, and this hasn't been this has been a secret, but not secret for loads of years, guys. And the Illuminati was the cover for it. So everybody's happy thinking it's only the Illuminati. It's only the big bugs playing it, witches and Satanism stuff, right? But this gets really serious. That they want you to think that. They want you to think that's as bad as it gets. That's as bad as it gets. Okay, that's scary enough that is as bad as it gets. But it gets worse than that. Do you know that I would probably maybe say about 60% of your face creams that cost you over £50, maybe £100, roughly, the higher end creams have got chemicals in them that is from these sacrifices, let's say it that way. So these famous people go along to these big events, you sell your soul to them, they sacrifice whatever they want to sacrifice. And I'm being kind. And then at this point in time, they now own your soul, but they've also got videotapes on you. They've also got all this noted down. This is all on documents and it's all on footage. They've got paper trails on you where they can blame you for everything. Right, so maybe you start to see a couple of different things. So I'm going along with it. I'm not too bothered about it. It's a little bit witchy, so it's great. I've been invited into the woods to see a ritual, so I go along. But see, by the time I leave there that night, I'm a totally changed person. My personality is now gone. Andrina Drew is now out the building. It is this replica of myself after selling my soul that is now me. So that part of me becomes famous, right? So most of the time you go along with it because you're not knowing what's down there. You don't know any of this. So as far as you're concerned, you've just went along to the woods with your buddies, did a couple of little drinks, whatever you done, smoked a couple of doobies. So you're doing all this and then you kind of start hearing the rumours. You've always heard the rumours, but you're now there and you're now getting asked to participate in these things. And what are you going to do? You're going to say, no, I'm not doing it, when there's about 20,000, no, 20,000 is a bit an exaggeration, Andrina, probably about 2,000 people around you that know everything that goes on. Maybe a couple of them are like you. They don't really know how deep it goes. What are you going to say? No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not taking part. You would probably never leave the woods again. So you have to kind of go along with it. No matter if you like it, love it, absolutely hate it to your deepest soul. You've got to stand there and go along with everything they're doing. Now think about it, guys. I'm not going to say what they're doing. Use your imagination. But these are doing, and whenever, so that's fine. So you're now seeing all this. You're now actually accomplice to it. But you still want your music career, or you still want your Hollywood career, and you're like, oh my God, I only wanted to be an actress or whatever. So now you're caught up in all this crappy bullshit. So you just go along with it. But 5 years down the line, when you're famous and now you've got all the money, you've got the mansions, you've got the record deals, you've had number ones, but you're bored. So what do? You start to try and want to leave that record company, that actor's producing place who now controls you. You start wanting to leave there, but you can't because they start bringing out the videotapes on you. They tell you what they're doing, but you start resisting and you're like, no, I'm not having it. I don't care. Expose me. I don't care. But they won't. They just start painting you as crazy because you start going on the internet and you start saying, by the way, this goes on in Hollywood and people say, aye, okay, but people have said that for years. No, it really does go on. Listen to me, I'm telling you the truth. And people, then they start to set you up with silly little things like they'll buy off your best friend, for example. And your best friend will start saying things to you and start making you think you're crazy. So they buy off a couple of people that they can buy off to start planting little seeds in your head. They also, because you are now going on social media ranting and raving about different things that's going on, they're also trying to get into all your fan base as well, painting you as crazy. Like, so your best friend will start going on your posts and saying, Andrina, we've talked to you, we've talked about this with you. We know that it was just a dream type of attitude. And you're like, no, it wasn't it. So you now look crazy on the internet. But you're not, you're of a sound mind. So they all do this to you, and you'll see all you want to do is have a career that is going to be legit. You don't want to have to sell your soul for it. You don't want to do anything. You just want to sing or act. But they've got you in a barrel. So you can't leave. You can't expose them that much because they're just going to put you in an institution. Club 27. They're going to put you in an institution. They're going to they're going to make every single one of your family members basically go against you so that you can get signed into these places. Now remember, guys, most of the time you've got loads of money. So what happens straight away is they'll shut your money down. They'll go straight to your bank. They'll get your family members to back them up. And they'll go straight to your bank and say you're a danger to yourself and people around you. So your bank gets closed down, so you have no assets, you have nothing. Somebody controls that. But it's really the elite that's controlling it all because you want to start opening your mouth. So that's what happens. They start painting you as daft. They start painting your friends and things as trying to tell you for years. And they work on you and they work on you and they work on you until you start thinking you're crazy. And you maybe agree to go into one of these like rehabilitation places. They also start trying to paint you as a drug user. Now look at that boy that wants to box. Is it Garcia? What's his name again? I think he's got a fight coming up. But they're doing it with him just now. They're painting him off as crazy, but he's not. He just was touched by another male, and he didn't go along with it, and he exposed it all. What's his name? Ryan Garcia. It's all over the internet, guys. Honestly, it's all over YouTube and everything. Go look it up. But they're trying to do this. It's a censorship or something they call it, where they get all your family members to really think you're crazy and sign you into somewhere. Remember, you've not got access to your family. You've no phone. You've got nothing. It's these people that control you. And then before you know it, if you do not conform to any of their... And I'll go back to the comments, guys. Just keep commenting. I will go through them. If you're not complying to saying, shut up, just stop it. And they try and get you to turn around and say, okay, I had a bit of a breakdown there. I was telling lies. I didn't know I was tripping type attitude. The people that say that could maybe come back in their career, but it'll not be them. But the ones that won't come back from it and want to stick to telling the truth, guys, they're probably not even here in this world anymore. Probably, and I don't want to start saying names. Go do your research. That's what I've done this for. So yous go look it up. It's crazy, guys, honest to God. See, this is why I wanted to talk about this, because it's always been a rumour for I was young. And you always think, oh, it's just rumours. It's not true. But it really is true, guys. Puff Diddy, he's getting exposed right now. And that's because he's got loads, and he's only ever been famous because he's got loads of videos on people. That's all getting exposed right now. He's been keeping young musicians under his lock and key, and things to control them with videos that he's got on them. Keep an eye out on the media, is all I can say to you about what's going on in Hollywood. If you are interested in all the real stuff that goes on, Google it. Even YouTube, you can't only say so much. I'll probably have to unmonetize this video. You can only say so much. But there's loads of people talking about it in other platforms. What's that other one? I don't even know that. And that Garcia boy goes on it all the time. See, people will post some of his videos onto YouTube. I think it's called Circle or something. I don't know, guys. It's another app, but they're allowed to speak on it. You don't see their faces, but it's like, well, maybe you could if you wanted to. But they really just sit like maybe 25 people on the screen and they all talk about it. But you can tell it's them. Anyway, do your research with us, see what you're all saying about it. Christina and Son Ghost Squad. Live near you. Drew Broomstick. Does it have a Kickstarter? So I'm telling you guys, I right. What did Christopher said? Right, your Nelly said Club 27 Club, right. What did our Christopher say? Do any of you remember when Alec Jones snuck in? Well, yeah. He was one of the first people that ever actually done a video of exposing it, but through time that all disappeared, and I don't know what happened to it all. It's all back on YouTube now, yeah, but way back at the time, I think he got really, really in trouble for it. But yeah, the videos are still there if you look hard enough. Jim Carrey and Terrence Howard have been talking about it for years. Terrence knew too much and died. See, Kim? There is so much, guys. Honestly, it's unbelievable. What's our Hatchie saying about it? It's all about the energies, the craft they're working with at far higher. I've stuck in the background. Unfortunately, people treat me as stupid. We know you're not stupid, our Hatchie. We know that you are very intelligent and you know your stuff. You just like to have a carry on. But I do believe if you were to come on our screen or even in a private chat, you would give a good conversation. You need to come up here one night. Welcome, Brother Boomer. The money goes to their heads and friends usually only like them because of their lifestyle. Exactly, Scott. And see, supposing it was me, right? They would make sure that somebody buddied up with you to rope you in. You would get invited to all the parties. You would get made feel really special as if you were the next big good thing. And your deal to start with would be a good deal just to rope you in. It's crazy how it all works, guys, but it's going to be exposed. Well, probably about 80% it'll be exposed because people will buy their way out it. But you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it and see how far it does really get exposed. Because I think, as we said, 2024 is going to be the year of revelations. This is it. All the karma is coming to everybody, guys. So repent right now. Repent is all I can say. Definitely try and have a little think about all the things you've done in life that's maybe not so nice. Maybe even if it was hurting somebody's feelings and you knew you hurted their feelings. Say sorry. Say sorry in your own way. Connect to their spirit. Even phone them or something and say, by the way, I was a bit out of order when I done that to you. You know, something. But guys, I'm telling you, this is the year of revelations. People are not going to get away with things that they used to get away with. Karma is a coming. Kim, I never knew this. I only heard Alec talking about the Grove, but I really did follow it a much. Yeah, there's so much about it. YouTube doesn't show you a lot about it, guys. Honest to God, you need to go and look deep into it. Go Google it. And then let Google take you down the rabbit hole. Follow the crumbs. Go deep. I did, and it's unbelievable. I can't even tell you the things they got up to. I would lose my channel. It's unbelievable. And they get away with it. They've got away with it for, 100 years or something? Wasn't it something to do with red leather shoes? I don't know, sis. It possibly could be. It possibly could be. There is so much, especially in the US. I delivered to this one house and a very old guy. I met his wife and she was worried about $1,000 curtains in her house. I thought that should be the least you worry. Exactly, Scott. Unbelievable. See, that is it. Money goes to people's heads. It's not that you get. I used to watch the Kardashians. I used to watch the Housewives and things. I used to like the Beverly Hills Housewives and the Atlanta ones. But you see it in there, guys. It's whatever somebody's got, they've got to go get it. Or they've got to get the next best one. They've got to keep topping it up every time. So you're never going to be happy because you're always going to be trying to catch up with your neighbour, your friend, the person that's going for that same role on the movie that you're going for. You're never going to win. Never. You're always going to be kept on a hamster wheel to catch up with everybody else. Just so I understand, you're not trying to claim that everybody that became successful in their life did it through selling their soul, right? No, Boomer, not everybody. I would say maybe about 75%. I'm only kidding. I don't know the percentages of it, of course, but I do believe that most, if not 80% of them. I don't know the figures, guys. Just a bit of disclaimer. I do not tend to know everything. I'm just doing a little bit of research and airing my views. These are my opinions, and my opinions are my own. Do not let me use my channel for talking about this. I just want to start a discussion. Are we going to the 27 Club? I don't think I can go that deep on YouTube, Hatchie, to be honest. I don't think YouTube would let me talk about it. I'm only asking because I realised I came in late to the game and I didn't catch the first part of it. I think I said about 75%. Something like that, the figures where I said. Yeah, see, Kim. Now remember, is it Weinstein that's still in jail? Now he's still in the jail. So who's to say that he's not going to be one of the witnesses that come out against Diddy and things? You know? Honestly, if you don't know what's going on with Puff Daddy, you need to go and look at it. You need to just even look on YouTube for it. It's unbelievable. I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Keep away from anything Wald and Wonker's truth. Misty Cat had he banged almost but plugged just because before she passed. Yeah, and I miss our Misty Cat. She was amazing. I am going to start tagging her in the videos because every time I post anything on Facebook, I am always so tempted. When I go down the list, I'm always so tempted to tick that box. And I just about always do it and something stops me. But every time. And I think it's her telling me I have to do it. But I don't know how her family would feel it. I don't want to be disrespectful. But Misty Cat was always the first into the chats, guys. Always. Oh, secret societies are big in this. Definitely, Kim. There is so many people that think what they know is how deep it goes. And it doesn't go deep. It goes much deeper. Much deeper. See the face cream comment I made? That's just the tip of the iceberg about how they use what they do as a product to sell. There is so much to do, guys. I'd be careful at what face creams and things you buy that is expensive. Do your research first. Is all I'm going to say on that. Stick to Nivea. What's the issue? What's the issue with DLive? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was DLive that they were all on. I've never been on DLive myself personally, but I have went over and watched about 10 minutes of some of the streams that you guys used to do, and I just couldn't follow it. So I must admit, Boomer, I don't watch it, buddy. Yes, sis, we know about the secret societies. We could go down a rabbit hole with it all, guys, honestly. But there's just so much now. Way back in the day, it was just rumours. But now there's video proof and things. But a lot of it, people are starting to claim it's AI. And it's not AI, so do not believe that. Yes, even in rural America, I follow a lot of bills and laws, and whether you all agree or not, the red flag laws are being implemented. Any other party can say you're crazy and your rights are violated. I don't know much about the US laws, Christopher, but I'll take your word for it, my brother. That's okay about your spelling, don't worry about it. And the rapper they are looking into now, it's funny how all the founders that started a record company are all, yeah, exactly. Go and do your research on, I think it was Bad Boy Records or something like that. There's a few of them no longer here, let's say that. Go listen to Jag Your Right. The four horsemen are aiding just now. Look at the world just now. Yeah, definitely, Nella. I'm never out of order. No, of course not, Boomer. I used to keep up with people. Try to have the best stuff. Yeah, see, that doesn't work, Scott, doesn't it not? Because all you do is end up either really skint because you can't afford any little other treats that you really want. So you're skint because you're spending it on whatever everybody else is getting, or you end up in debt trying to have the best stuff, and that doesn't matter that much to me. Yeah, material things are nothing, you don't need them. You can't get hold of lots of info that was out there, remember. 6 people control all media. That includes contact yourself, not to mention publishing companies, books, television, newspaper. Well, Hatchie, yes. That's why I can't go too deep into it, because you wouldn't believe how deep it runs. Where it all stems from. Do your research. It's not just the music industry. It goes up the pyramid. And who's at the top of the pyramid? Let's just say Elon Musk wants to be at the top of that pyramid. The red letter shows that some celebrities, high powers, and even the highest religions won't say this name, no, or them, and they meant to be made by unalive human. Yeah, Kerry. It's honestly, guys, it is unbelievable how deep it runs. And I do believe it's going to be all exposed just shortly, because think about it. 24 is going to be the year of revelations, not just for all us spiritually open people. It's going to go right high. It has to, because that's where all the evilness stems from. It's not just people with their music careers. Think about all the victims, the innocent people that suffer for all this. Especially all the people that want to have a say in the music industry. They want to have a say in the films and things, but they can't, because all these other people are like, no, we're doing it, we're controlling it. It's an unfair society. And listen, what we've always said, light will always come through dark. It's going to be revealed this year, guys. Sit back, get your popcorn and your lemonade ready, and watch it all unfold. And thank the Lord that we have all stayed true to who we are. And don't ever sell your soul. They might have not sold their souls to the devil, but they sure as shit, like Drew said, about 8% of them are going to hell, because between the human trafficking and what they do to women and kids, definitely, Sister Christina, it's unbelievable how deep this runs, guys. And I really can't get right into it, because I would lose my channel probably. But I think I'm shadow banned already, to be honest, because of the word witch. But guys, please do your research on it and sit back this year and watch how many victims are coming forward. Young girls and things that all they wanted to do was be a dancer. All they wanted to do was maybe have a record out there. You know? It's not just young girls, it's young boys as well. Go listen to Justin Bieber's story. What Kim Kardashian done. Did we find someone? Did I say Hatchie syndrome? This was my own right. I am not commenting on that, ever, Hatchie. I am not saying a word. I am positive and love and light. Yep, definitely, ever, Kim. I'm into that. Honestly, guys, please do your research. Honestly, please do your research. And form your own opinion as well. Go over it. Oh, go see what Cassie said. See what her lawsuit and things was all going to expose, but he bought himself out it. Go do your research online. Go and Start Googling a couple of words and see what comes up. It's unbelievable. Go deeper into it. Go start listening to podcasts. Go start the ones that they give you. Most of the time, if you see one of the shows, say you're watching YouTube at one of the ones that I'm going to put in the description of this video, say you're watching that, go in the comments. A lot of the time in the comments, people will share links, and it's usually to a podcast or something where they're exposing a lot. Or it's to some of those other places, like, I can't remember if it's Circle or something the app is, I can't remember. You'll see it for yourself. But click the links, guys. Just trust it. Well, I don't know if you should say that or not. Don't trust it. I don't know. Do what you want. You're adults. Use your own bloody imagination. But a lot of it takes you to different podcasts. A lot of it will take you to different places. That is maybe somebody said a comment a way back in the 80s. You know, it's so many different things. Just do your research and you'll be gobsmacked like I am. And I can't talk about it. About the cream. Talking about the face cream is about as easy as about as bad as it is that I can say, because it gets worse. I'm really struggling, big sis, with what I can say and what I can't. I don't want to lose my channel. I've worked so hard for it. What's ever Christopher saying? Actually, I've been following and listening since I got out of the service in the early 90s. Since 9/11 and the Patriot Act, everything went to hell, in my opinion. Definitely, Christopher, and you're welcome to your opinion, brother. I just think it's crazy, guys. What else could come? I mean, I always knew that the music industry and things, same with the acting community, people have always knew that you done a little favour here, a little backhander there, you know, but did you ever imagine that it was this bad? Did you ever? Because I didn't think it would ever be this bad. I thought it was favours, yes, a sexual kind, of course, but I didn't think it was disgusting stuff, you know. I thought, okay, every adult to their own. We're all adults here, you know. Just take your friends with you. Make sure you use your mates, which is your condoms. You know, do you know what I mean? But everybody's an adult. I thought that type of attitude. I never ever dreamt that it would go as bad as it has gotten. It's unbelievable. I'll say it for you because it definitely goes beyond that, Scott. It's horrible, guys. It really is. I'm trying to just be a bit upbeat about it, but it really is bad. It's bad. It is. It's no nice. That's how I'm saying. He's keep an eye on it this year. If you want to see a lot of bad people get their comeuppance, keep an eye on it. And remember, a lot of these people that is being exposed, they aren't the only ones. There's other ones that's higher up that really is the puppet masters that probably won't ever be outed, who will still probably be in power, is about all I can say. So, watch who you vote for and things in the US, in your local communities and things, is my best advice to you. Go do your research. Go see who these people's friends are and things. Go back their Facebooks, maybe 5-10 years, and see who they used to be friends with and probably still are. Because there's a lot of it going on, guys. And I worry for yous in the US. I really do. God, I'm slipping off my chair. I really worry for yous because yous have got such an amazing country. Yous have got one of the best countries probably in the world. I mean, even when I think of America, it feels like a dream world. Welcome in, Charlie, brother. You know, it really does feel like a dream place to all us. It's like something out of the movies. Do you know, when Mystical done one of her... And Mystical was just busy, guys. She might not be in the chat, but she could be listening. Hi, Mystical sis. When Mystical did one of her very first road trip videos, and she showed us all the way down I think she was actually going to one of the, we call them car boot sales, but you call them thrifting, I think. She thinks she was going to one of them. She showed us all these new modern buildings. There was like no cafes. I think it was actually a hotel. It was looked like a castle. Oh, guys, there was so many beautiful looking buildings. Fair enough, they were modern buildings, but they were like something out the movies. You know, and it's so, for something so beautiful, so amazing, that a lot of you guys have got over there. I know we've got an old country and things are beautiful here and things like that, and I'm not saying that it's not, but you guys have got such a beautiful country and things as well. And I would hate to see it looking like some of the other places in the world that's not so nice looking now. With a couple of holes everywhere. I wouldn't hate to see the US like that. And it all starts with you guys. It starts with you guys in your own homes. But I was mad until I got curious and bored and done the research. There is a family I don't want to say who are increasing gut ship. Oh yeah, definitely. And there's been a, listen, the family that she's talking about, guys, they've already been presidents. Welcome in, Day One Adventures. Nice to see you. Is there Evie in? Welcome in, Evie, sis. Yes, Bruce, thank goodness she's noticed this. It's just something for you all to be aware of. You know, go dive deep into it. Go look at the headlines. Go into the comments and see what other people are talking about. Because a lot of people are in that town where Bohemian Grove are, and they do share a lot of stuff. It's usually stuff that we all know already. But it still shows that it's going on to this day. And it's generational. Why did they cover up? Why did they get away with it? Ask yourself why they're allowed to have this secret society in the middle of the woods. We wouldn't be allowed to do it if we went and done it. So why are they allowed? It's crazy, guys. Please do your research. Welcome in, Charlie. Oh, see, we've got a great chat here, guys. Thanks, Christina. You know, it's unbelievable. Remember, share your channels, guys. Everybody in the blue is it's moderators. You're welcome to share your channels or whatever. You know my chat, guys. You are free to share your channels, post your links. Everybody, I recommend everybody that's in my chat right now. Oh, it's unbelievable. I just want you all to be aware of it. Go over, do your little bit of research. And if you want to talk about it and you know the word to talk about it, come and talk about it with me. I would love somebody to sit and chit chat about with it that knows that what we're allowed to say and what we're not allowed to say. I've got Brother Drew coming on next Saturday, so maybe I can get Brother Drew to talk to me about it. We'll see how it goes. What's our Evie saying? In fact, I think I missed Evie's first comment. I was going to read that. Oh no, it was Evie's. And Scientology is ripe throughout Hollywood. I went to a psychic and wellness expo, and there were a Scientology stall, and I gave me the biggest headache. Wow, Evie. See? Your Evie's very spiritual. Yeah, Scientology's a lot. See, I don't think. See, they're more based on. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say, guys. I really don't. They're not just. They're not what I'm talking about, but they're bad as well. I think is the best way I can say that. Do your research into them as well. Scientology is right through Hollywood. I went to say, oh, right, okay, we did that one. Really, you idiot. You idiot. Yeah, Kim, it's mental. See, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, they raided all his houses all across the US, but I do believe there's other places that'll get done as well now, like his best friend and things. We'll just need to watch and see what all comes out. It's one of the ones that change day to day. There's a documentary out soon about the guy that exposed loads of stuff high up, and every country has gone against him. He's in prison, can't remember his name, yeah. And then there's the guy that all he done was see that. Oh, what did he do? He seen that tall thing in the mountains, and all he done was want to film it for people on TikTok, and he's disappeared now. Or I think he's dead. I've just said that word. I think he's not here anymore. You know? Yeah, big sis. And yeah, we'll speak about it tomorrow. It's unbelievable. See, he's not surprised. We're not surprised, aren't we? No, definitely not. See, when we were young, we would always kind of think about it and think, especially when the movies and things came out in the 80s, 90s, you would think, how do they know that's what it looks like? Do they know something we don't know? You know? So they've obviously been something. Because way back then, you couldn't really look to see what demons looked like and things like that. So you were really, if you wanted to, right, okay, what does a demon look like out your imagination? You would just draw what you thought. But whereas these things are usually repeated. They just maybe change a little bit. Do your research. And then come and talk to me about it. I'll do it on one of my other channels. I don't mind if I lose. There was a friend who was from a cult religion who was friends with our PM, ScoMo. We also have people near the American presidents. I don't know who they are, but it's why we had to vote him out. See? Oh yeah, we're Christina. 8 months already. Wow. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why they don't turn up as the wee emojis. Hatchie said, I'm always feared to put your comments up, Hatchie. Be careful. You'll get me in trouble. I'm not talking about that kind of trouble. I'm talking about the other type of trouble. Well, there's Carnegie Rockefeller wrote your child Rothschild and lots of other hidden bloodlines out there, including sex. Yes. And I'm glad I didn't read the lot of that. But there's definitely so much, guys. And do you want to know what I think, to be honest with you? I think that Mr. Combs, PD, was trying to be one of these big elite families. But it's going to be closed down before he gets that far. Because I think one of his sons, I do believe, allegedly, is also got evidence out against them. So allegedly. In the 80, I noticed you could say more things openly, but no, not so much. I think now not so much, and I think it's a sign. Yeah, definitely, Scott. But they're trying to test us. They're trying to make us talk about it, and that is so they can pinpoint us out. So you need to be careful what you talk about because you don't want to be pointed out as well. You know, we can all talk about it in private. We'll need to do a private stream one night. And we all can just sit and get a good talking about without. That's what we could do. Leave it with me. Leave that one with me. I could find a way for us all to talk about it privately. If there's other platforms other than here. If I don't read your comments, guys, it's just because I'm not sure I'm allowed to say it, okay? I'm trying to see what Nelly said. I can't go back up for some reason. What's going on? Oh, there it's popped up now. Come on. It's their nails, they say. Do you remember that we used to talk about? Oh, yes. Very much so. Yeah, I know, Hatchie. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean, Hatchie. We need to find another platform that we can talk about all this stuff. If there's no any other platform that we can all go to where we can just freely sit and chat about it, then I'll be welcome to do it. Yes, Hatchie, we're talking about the little diddy man. Little diddy man. Yeah, Scott. Yeah. We need to stay under that radar. Then we can talk about it all day long. We just don't want to be outed for talking about it. Yeah, Kerry. See, you all know what you are talking about. There's so much. And do you want to know what? It's no, there's actually 3 or 4 different things that goes on, but it all links from the same people. It's all the same people that control everything. Just remember that. It may be different industries and things like that, but it all comes from the same place, the control. Just curious, did you in Scotland get any US talk shows on the radio like Coast to Coast, etc.? Yeah, we do get Coast to Coast, We get a few American radio stations, especially now on like it was just called Sky Television or cable, satellite TV, that type of thing. We get a lot more channels for the America now. If you know a good channel to listen to, let me know, because I would love to listen to one that talks freely about it. Right now, I listen to a lot of podcasts about all the things that they're all saying. Like I'll see snippets, like I told you to do, where I'll see something on YouTube, and then I'll go find the original podcast, listen to it. And even in the comments on YouTube, on those little snippets that they'll share, or some of them that do share the podcast, but you can tell that's not all they probably talk about. You just go into the comments, and a lot of the time you'll see different things that they're talking about in the comments that the robots have not picked up on and banned it. You can make a private StreamYard, invite everybody, we can talk about whatever we want. Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. We could definitely do that. See if we had enough of everybody, we could definitely get a good conversation going on. And we'll invite people as well, though. I mean, I think there'll be a few people once to see this video will say, oh, I know what Drew's talking about. And if you do that, guys, definitely, if you don't already have me on Messenger or in the coven or in the clan, sorry, or in any of the groups that I'm in that we share, that we have in common, definitely get a hold of me and we'll do the stream like Sister Christina says, and we'll get right deep into it, because there is a lot, but I can't talk about it on YouTube. But there is so much, it's unbelievable. And it's so sad, because for all you think that it was bad, people getting used, it's so much worse. So bad. And it's little kids that's suffering, nobody else. Baby farming and things. I'm gonna shush because I will get banned, guys. It's so much. Let's say people are paid to carry babies. That's why I'd be on the road driving. I'm not a big fan of being in an office. Too many eyes on me. Like, definitely, Scott. I would rather be out in the open. Hi, Dobby Sass. Oh my goodness, yeah, you've missed a lot. I can only say so much. So definitely rewind it and listen to what I've said already. I can only say so much, sis. It goes so far down that rabbit hole that YouTube just won't let us talk about how the I thought you were talking about Dibby Love there. You did Dobby Love. It's me and my diddy mind right now. Let's say that. Yes, Sister Kerry, we could talk so much about it. Documentary come out with the whole world gave hate. Well, that's what it is, and it's not fair because a lot of these people have been trying for years, and 99% of them get painted as crazy and either locked up in a loony bin or they're no longer with us. But they tried. So many people have tried to expose it all. Where's Wendy Williams? Ask yourself that right now. Where's she? Who did she expose on her daytime show? Diddy Love. Who was she starting to not like? Kim Kardashian. Go do your research into Kim Kardashian, guys, with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber said Diddy done him a bad turn and it was traumatic, but Kim done so much worse to him and it has traumatised him for life. So what did she do to him when he was only 15? And there's videos coming out. And I can't really say too much more. Just keep an eye on the social media stuff. No, I know, Kim. It'd be good to get lost down it though, wouldn't it? See, I do believe if we dug and dug and dug, we could find people that actually know, like really know, and would come on and talk about it. Especially if we're not recording it or anything, we just want to talk about it. We just want to have a platform where we can discuss it. It doesn't even need to be recorded. It's just something that we want to know. We want to know how deep this goes. We want to know how bad it gets. We're not going to, you know what I mean? It's one of those things like, okay, so it's bad, and it's really bad, and it's really, really bad. So how far down does this go? Do we need to be worried about the people we know? Who knows? I want to know. I don't want to start getting friendly with people that maybe. Imagine you were some of those poor people. You're like, you didn't tell me that. You were at a diddy frick off. You start getting with one of these young boys, these young rappers or something, say for talk's sake, right? And then 5 years down the line, when you've got two little babies to them, they turn around and they say, was that a diddy freak off? You'd be like, oh, you know what I mean? Hopefully I didn't turn anyone away from me. I am so passionate about everything freedom. Oh no, definitely not, Christopher. Not in these channels, pal. No. Listen, one thing about our community is everybody's welcome to their opinion about everything. And even if you don't agree with it, nobody will say a word about it. You know, do not ever worry about that, especially in my community. Everybody's allowed their opinion about everything. As I say to people in my personal life, we can agree to disagree. We don't have to fall out over it. We're all adults. We're allowed to have our own opinion. Your opinion doesn't need to be my opinion and vice versa. We don't have to let it get between us. There's so much more in the world. So do not ever worry about your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion and you're welcome to it. Will Smith was in it. Well, come here. And if you think about it, when did it really all start? All this exposing stuff. When this came, didn't it? So, is this another part of the rabbit hole that somebody spoke about that's just not came out yet? There's so many witnesses you'll never know their names right now. I was going to read out everybody that did the exposed. I thought I'll write it all down and tell yous. But then I thought, no, maybe don't. Maybe better no. You guys go over and see who Diddy all shouted out. Used to get freaked off with them. Go see. It'll open your eyes. See that dog? She does my boxing. I've got to act as if I don't like her. I've got to sparkle. It's crazy, guys. I only hope, and it did start when his ex started talking last year. I think it was the end of last year. But she went and accepted the money that he offered her. Why no bloody well let it go to the courts? But I do believe it's got to court this time. In fact, it's definitely got to court this time. I've got to finish my cigarette, guys. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we are at an hour and what? An hour and 10 minutes. Oh wow. And I've just got smoke in my. I'm not crying. I get smoke in my. Hi, Sister Sherry. Nice to see you. Sister Sherry's still on her holiday, guys. It's nice to see you, sis. She's on Facebook. Yay. Yeah, poor Sparkle, I know. I've got to, you know what it's like, sister. Helen is my real sister. You know what it's like, big sis. She barks and you've got to act as if. And then you smile at her. She knows, but she just looks at you as if, are you kidding me on? And if you've got to just stand your stare until she looks away, then you go, then you can relax and smile. Because she'll test you. Sister Sherry, just think next week at this time I'll be in your house. Oh, is that scary? I'm only kidding. Don't be scared. No, me home then. All right, you're home, sis. Okay, dokie. No, me home then being done. Oh, that's right. I forgot you said that. Unless you're going to live and all the goodies and which. Oh, I can't wait to see you. Honestly, do you want to know the best thing about my trip? Is just actually spending time with you. Actually getting to meet you is going to be the best thing ever. And Dash, of course. I'm choking to see Dash. I wonder if he'll recognise my voice. He's heard it for about 5 years. I can't wait, sis. I'm so excited. Our Dobie's saying hello to Hatchie, and Hatchie's saying hello to Dobie. We are the three amigos. Apart from I'm a part of a three amigo team in a lot of places. Like Hatchie, Dobie, and me is the three amigos. Mystical, Sherry, and myself is like the three amigos. So I'm many three amigos. There's also Dobie, myself, and Sherry. So and then there's myself. No, that's a 400. That's not a 3. Well, there's a lot of them. Let's say that. I can't wait for the videos and investigations together. Definitely, honestly. I can't wait, guys. Honest to God, I've got to go meet my sister Sherry before she vacates on me. I can't wait for the. Oh, I've just did that one. That wasn't the one I wanted. I hope you're having a great holiday, Sherry. She's back home, sis. She's now doing her witchy room up. That's her and her godparents are at her house. I need to change that mystical woodland advisors back to my. I am jelly. Don't you worry, Kim. One day, okay? Never say never about meeting anybody. Yes, I do care if I go to the church and visit. Yes, definitely. That is our first stop, is to introduce me to the spirits on the church. You're mad. Yeah, I know. Just a little bit. Just a little. Not too bad. Oh! Wow. Oh my God, sis. No. You're going to be too kind to me. Honest to God, guys. She's amazing. She is one of the kindest people I have ever met in my life, is our sister Sherry. The minute you say you like something, she's like, oh, do you? So you try not to say anything in front of her, you know. I'm not commenting on that. I've no idea what you're talking about, you know. I'm down in London later in the year. Hope you treated me. Yeah, brilliant, Dobby. Maybe we can meet up there too then. I'll definitely be at Nottingham and things as well this year. I want to see Scotland maybe one day. Exactly, Scott. Never say never. Never say never. You just don't know where your life will take you. Please other foreign the cheese. Well, was it me and you that was talking about swapping locations? I can't remember if it was me and you, Scott, or me and Christopher. We were talking about swapping locations. I'll come to wherever. I think it was Florida. I think it was you. And then you come here for a week. Yeah, I know. I read people's class. I know. Yeah, listen, I'd never ever knew that our Nelly had those dragons. I was tidying up her bedroom yesterday, the day before, and I was like, where did you get these dragons? She's got big dragon ornaments. But then I remembered she had them boxed up for years, waiting on herself flitting. And then I do believe Math or one of the boys must have took them out of the boxes. So they're now out of their boxes. But they're gorgeous, man. And they're about that size. But I think it's actually the same colour of blue as your one, Sister Sharon. Was it me and you, Scott? Scott, I would also so glad to show you and Christopher. Yeah, I'll show the both of you around Christopher and Scott. Okay. I don't mind sharing Scotland with you. I actually don't mind sharing the UK with you. When I go to see Sister Sherry, I'm going to vlog it as well. I have got a vlog of when I went to Nottingham, but I took it back down because I don't know, what did I take it down for again? I think it was because my face was all bloated in it or something. I didn't know, I had no makeup and things on, and I eventually took it down when I didn't need the views anymore. I think that's what happened, to be honest. But I'll maybe put it back up. I'll go over and see how bad I look in it. And I might put it back up. Oh, like my favourite cheesy films, The Holiday. Sister Kerry, we will definitely meet for sure. I know for a fact that you and I will meet. I feel it in my bones. And I do believe that we will meet with Sister Sherry as well. We just need to organise it. Okay? Maybe come October, we could all organise a little witchy meet-up somewhere. We'll find somewhere neutral for everybody. I don't know even where somewhere neutral would be. Could even be Manchester or something. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But we could maybe all arrange it that we can meet up in a mutual place where we're all travelling. You know? Let's do it. All us UK. In fact, everybody around the world can come if you want, but especially us UK people. I remember that trip. Oh, I would love that. Honest to God, Christopher, I swear. Do you know something? There's nothing. I don't know why, but see, especially where Mystical stays in Tennessee, it always looks just. The sky always looks just so much darker, and the stars so much brighter, and it would be an absolute dream to know that there was hundreds of thousands of miles of woods beside you, and just sit there all night watching the stars and things. Here in Scotland, that you're only going to go like so many miles that way and so many miles that way. It's not the same. Remember I had a big dragon lamp and Math accidentally smashed it. There was only 3 of them made. Yes, I do remember, Sister Helen. I don't even know if they still do that stuff anymore. Scott was in the gym. Awesome. My daughter and I want to go see Sorby Castle. Well, you never know, sis. Get those lotteries on. I would love to go to Glastonbury. Yeah. See, we could meet somewhere, sis. It's not impossible. We just have to all come to a mutual place, a mutual date, and do it. Yeah, let's do it. I say we do it. I think we will organise it in the clan. We will organise it in a... Maybe not even just the clan. Maybe we'll just organise it in a general... You don't even need to be a clan member to come. Anybody can come. We're going to summer solstice. Being in winter solstice. Oh, definitely, Kara. I might just have to come when it's that time. Oh, sis. Oh, I can feel the love of him already. Yeah, we will be going to Ireland as well. I've always said I'll go to Ireland. And remember, I've got KJ hauntings and things over there. I'll definitely go see them. I think Jason and Kim will come over here as well at some point. I do believe they'll come to Scotland soon. Maybe this year. Hire yourself a mystical mystery bus tour of haunted place in UK and you could camp. Well, have you seen the one they're doing in Edinburgh? I would love to do that. They take you around like a mystical tour of Edinburgh, like a ghost hunt essentially. But you also get to stay in one of I can't even remember. I don't even know what it is. I'd be lying if I said I remembered because I don't. But it looks amazing and I want to do it so bad. But I'll definitely look into things like that, sis. I'm telling you, this year I am not staying my butt. I'm going to go places this year. Even if it takes me 2 months to save for it, 3 months to save for it. I am going somewhere special in October. Honestly, I'm making sure I do it this year. Sorry if I'm missing half your comments, guys. I'm giving you some chilies. They like chilies and spice for their fire. Ooh, can't wait. I'm going to a coach trip would be amazing for us. Definitely, Kerry. We need to do it. What's stopping us? There's nothing stopping us. The only thing that's stopping us is ourselves. Money, yeah, but you can save. You know, even if it takes you a couple of months to save for it, it actually is better when you save for things because then you appreciate it more. Yeah, Edinburgh. I love Edinburgh. We all love Edinburgh, sis. I think it's because we've always been took there as kids. Same way. I'm going to love you. Spoke about you to him. We'll name them together when I come down, right? We'll name them together. Dobie, Avebury has just as much impact. Decent pubs in the villages as well. Orton apparently goes back further than Hedges of Wiltshire. Definitely, Hatcher. We could maybe even come to your part of the country and meet up. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to meet you and get a good conversation with you and things. I know that you don't like to do this type of thing, but I'd love to meet you and have even a meet up and come along with as a ghost hunt or something. You don't have to be on camera. You know? I mean, we've spoke through email a few times. It's definitely, if you've still got my email, give me an email. I don't know if I've still got your emails because I've changed computers and things. I don't know how that all works. But definitely give me an email if you've still got my email. And we can arrange it. We'll chat. I don't mind. Just remember, it maybe take me a couple of days to reply back. Be patient with me because I'm busy and things. And I'll always get back to you. I tell that to everybody. I just get busy, and you sometimes, if it's Messenger, your comments go right to the bottom, and I've got to keep scrolling up every couple of weeks to make sure I'm not missing any of these messages. I think we need to get your passport and get you to rural Appalachian areas. We'd love to see you in our area. Your kinfolk probably actually settled over there. Here, yeah, definitely, Christopher. I'll definitely come to America if I've got the money. I'd love to meet Mystical. It's one of my ambitions now to meet Mystical and also try and get to Canada to meet Uncle Danny. I know he says he's coming over here at some point in time, but I'd still love to go to Canada and see him and meet all the family over there and things. And you never know, we could arrange it at the same time that Sherry goes up or something. Put it this way, guys. Nobody's in a rush to do anything because Nobody's going anywhere. We're all going to be here. We're all going to be family. We're all going to keep planning these live streams. We're all going to keep planning behind the scenes to meet. There's so much going to happen, and we just need to keep talking. That's all it takes. Godparents go in the morning, always. Oh, see, that's sad, isn't it? It's great having your friends and your family around, but when they go, it's always upsetting. I remember when Uncle Andrew used to come over from Canada to June early, and he'd always go away. We would always take him to the airport, my mum and dad and all of us, and he would always slip us like all the rest of his money before he went back to Canada. I'm up for Canada and Australia. Yeah, definitely, Kara. And the Grove, yeah, we need to visit the Grove. All the work Uncle Danny has put into that Grove, we have to step foot on it one day, definitely. Oh yes, always together, for sure. We will be together forever, guys. No, nothing will ever split up our community. Because we're all adults and you don't need to fall out over anything. As I said, 20 minutes ago, if you don't agree with what somebody says, you just agree to disagree on it. And you say, okay, that's your opinion. Let's move on. You be adult about it. Nothing is ever that bad that you have to say, I am never speaking to you again. Well, maybe there is some things so bad as that, but it's not anything anybody's ever done that's going to ever be able to do on the internet, is it really? Because most things that hurt you that deep, you've got to be beside somebody to do that to you. So, well, maybe not always, but we'll see. I don't want to say too much. Yes, sister. Second chance. Yes, we do. And Sister Phoenix, one day I'm quite sure if I am ever in Canada in your area, or if I'm ever in Canada, we could try and meet halfway or something. Because I couldn't come all that way and not try at least to meet you. Our beautiful Sister Phoenix. Welcome in. I have to disagree a lot on this. Oh yes, Scott. It's hard when you're stuck in a house with people that don't understand you. And when you're in a house with people that's usually narcissists and think their opinion's the best. So just know that there is people that understand you out there in the universe, okay? Remember back in the day we could roll into Canada without a passport? Things sure have changed. Oh wow, I didn't realise you had to have a passport for the US to Canada. I thought you could. That's interesting. Oh well. If I'm ever in your area, I will come. And you as well, Sister Eva. If I'm ever in Australia. You have quite scary spiders, I do believe. I think it'd be the spiders that I would be wary of. I don't usually mind spiders so much. I can usually grab them with a tissue or a tumbler or something. But I don't think I'd risk it with the Australian ones because they bite. You guys understand me, that is about it. Like, definitely, Scott. We understand you, brother. We understand you. She is so. She's a strong one, our Nella. Yeah, no, true. Can be harsh, got what you got there. Definitely, honestly. And listen, guys, that is what I love about the chat that's always here. We always support each other. It's a great chat to be in because everybody in the comments try and build each other up. And that is an amazing thing to have. There's not many chats on YouTube where we try and build each other up. There's usually lots where it's all negative, and everybody gets called trolls usually that disagree. I try and keep you all posted on everything. It don't matter what others think of you because you know you are there for people to understand you are my family. You definitely are. I have to be an army of one in this house. We've got you, brother Scott. We've got you. Now they have the new Real ID New York, so I can go to Canada or Mexico or even the Bahamas, but only by land or sea. You can't take a plane without a passport. All right, Christina. Wow, it's interesting. I wonder what the difference is. You're still travelling. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, have crazy black bears in West Virginia love mine. Well, look at the size of the footprints that bloody well Mystical found in her garden. The bears. That's why she had to put up the electric fence. That's when I do believe that the bang bangs should be carried. Well, everybody, that is it. That magical 1.5 hours again. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? That's us there at that time again, guys. Give it a drink. I did a clean sweep not long ago. Negative energy in my life. I haven't looked back since. Definitely, Dobby. There comes a point in your life, I think, that you outgrow people as well. I think there's a lot of the time that you go along in life and people are your friends forever in a day. But then you get to a stage where you just don't see eye to eye anymore. Maybe you mature more than they mature. Maybe your opinion goes in a different direction than their little mind. It's just one of those things. And what does it? I can't remember who said it. If it was one of you guys, definitely say it. One of you did say, and I think it was Mystical to be honest, it says, some people are only meant to be in your life for a reason and a season. Might have been Uncle Danny, actually. Some people are not meant to be in your life forever. They're only meant to be there for a lesson. I do believe he said they're meant to be there for a season and a reason or something like that. It was a really cool saying, and I thought, that makes sense. Yeah, I cannot wait, Sister Sherry. Next week at this time we will be together. I'm going to have to make sure. Well, put it this way. I think when I come down, it'll probably be. I don't know. See, I don't know if you want to spend. We'll need to talk behind the scenes. Because I don't know if you want to spend the night in London or just roam around London for a little while. So we'll need to talk about that. And then I was thinking about just having an open ticket for the way home. And then say the Monday night, I'll just say, right, okay, I'll get the, say, 11 o'clock train up to London and then the bus. I'll plan it that way. So, but we'll keep talking. But I'm all ready to go. Everything I have to go is kind of there, just to get packed into a bag and get my ticket, and then I'm off. I just need to wait on Friday. I just need to wait on Friday coming. Yeah, back there because of Dash. See, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's okay. That's perfectly fine, sis. Thank you, Drew, and everyone being here in chat. Scott, you are very welcome, brother. You are welcome in here, and you're welcome in all the chats every single time. You are a blessing. People come into your life for a reason, but stay only for a season. That's what it was, Phoenix says. I am so glad that you are better with words than me. That's exactly what it was. Right, okay, everybody, I'm going to end it now. Instead of going and lighting my cigarette again, I'll go and get a little cigarette off screen. And I will wish you all well for the weekend. Make sure that you have hit the like button, guys, and please make sure you subscribe as well. And please also turn on those bell notifications, and then you've got half a chance of being notified if I go live. Because I don't believe you do until I tell you. So I'm going to end it for now, everybody. I'm going to play the outro so you can all say goodbye to each other. And remember, subscribe to each other as well, guys. Okay, that's important. Let's keep our community thriving. Let's keep us all being positive and let's be there for each other. Okay? And remember, let's do research on all of this stuff and keep talking about it. Because karmas are coming for a lot of people. It's coming. Bye, everybody. I will see you all soon. And I'll tell you, remember, if you ever want a tarot card reading, I can actually read online as well. So definitely give me a message, guys. Okay, it all helps. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.